Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would make some roasted garlic hummus. I love hummus. So we're going to start with, I took the juice of, it was actually 3 lemons and juice those. So you're going to need, I'm doubling this recipe. So I'm just, I'm going to go ahead and double this recipe in my description box. But you can half it if you don't want to make this much, okay? So we're going to put in 1/2 cup of fresh lemon juice. And I bought a little jar of that roasted garlic that you can get in the produce section. You can roast your own garlic, but, you know, it wasn't that serious for me. I just buy some. Then we have a teaspoon of salt. So I put in a tablespoon and a half, 1.5 tablespoons of the roasted garlic. And you just want to hit that on high for probably a good 30 to 45 seconds. You just want to make sure that you get all of the garlic ground up really fine and incorporated into that lemon juice. And I let mine sit for about 10 or 15 minutes and just let all those flavors just kind of, sit and kind of meld together and get really flavorful. And before I started adding my other ingredients, I went ahead and hit it for another 15 or 20 minutes in the food processor just to make sure everything was really blended. So to that, we're going to add tahini, all right? I get my tahini at the Arabic grocery store, and that is just a really ground fine sesame paste. And I had to sit before I started this video because my jar was brand new, and the oil will definitely rise to the top and this paste will get very thick. So I took a fork and I just had to stand there for like 10 minutes and make sure that I got my oil incorporated back into my paste. But I added 1/2 cup of the tahini, and you need to add 1 cup, as you will see in a minute. Some things I forget when I'm doubling, so I put my 1/2 cup in and put my lid on and started grinding it. And I'm like, why is my sauce not getting, why is my tahini not getting fluffy? So you just want to hit that also to, I mean, I would say a good probably 45 seconds or so. So I'm going to go ahead and here in a second I add my other half because I'm like, what is going on? This is way too watery. And just, keep the sides scraped down. So here I go, adding my other 1/2 cup. So you just want to blend this until that sauce, that tahini gets really light and fluffy. You see, it's kind of like a really gooey, runny peanut butter texture, this hot peanut butter. But when you start blending it with, and it's incorporated like with that lemon juice, it'll start getting very fluffy. All right, so you just want to go ahead. I'm going to keep blending because I had to add my other 1/2 cup in there. And you want to put to keep stirring it down, and you see how the texture of that is starting to get a little fluffy. All right. And you just keep blending it and put the lid back on, and you will start out with maybe like right at this phase, just go ahead. I have some cold ice water sitting here, and just turn your processor back on and put about 2 tablespoons of ice cold water in here. And that'll get it to where the mixture gets really fluffy and kind of airy. You see. Now, I wouldn't try to use anything other than tahini in here, and I would definitely just try to find that at the store. They do sell that in the regular grocery stores, okay? And to that, I have 1 teaspoon of cumin, and I have 2 cans. I'm not sure how many ounces that was. I'll check and I'll put those in the description box. I have 2 cans of garbanzo beans, the chickpeas. Now, I have also made this, and okay, so the chickpeas have a skin on them, and you can boil these chickpeas. All right, they're cooked already, but you can boil these chickpeas and they kind of swell up and the skins will fall off. But the problem with that is, in taking the skins off will make your hummus extremely, extremely smooth. All right. But the problem with boiling them and trying to get those skins off, it makes an absolute mess. And you're sitting there trying to pick the beans out of the skin. And I threw the whole 2 cans away when I did this. So you can do that if you want. You can sit and take the skins off, but this hummus it gets smooth enough for my liking. So I just start adding more tablespoons of water. And I think I added there, probably before this video is done, I probably added a total of about 10 tablespoons of water. And you just want to keep checking it because you know that's all up to your preference and how you want it. But you know, the more water you add, the easier it is for this to get, you know, it's easier for it to get mixed up and get as fine as it possibly can be. So I didn't really notice a huge difference in I don't really notice a huge difference leaving the skins on the chickpeas, but if you want it like really, really ultra smooth, you can do that. So just add water, tablespoon at a time, until you get the hummus to the consistency that you want it. Like I said, I added about 10 before I was finished. And you just want to take that and just, you know, put that in a bowl. Give it a taste first to see if you need to add any more salt or anything, add any additional salt, because I've had that 1 teaspoon of the kosher salt, and that was plenty fine for me because, you know, I don't use a lot of salt in the things that I cook. But just keep blending it and in adding a little bit of water as you go and just get it to the desired consistency. See, this one here is good for me. It's pretty fine. And like I said, if you want it super fine, you're going to have to take those skins off of those chickpeas. But when you're making this hummus, you could put, you know, you could roast some red peppers. I mean, you know, all the kind of garlics that I mean garlic, all the kind of hummus that you see in the store, you can make that homemade. You just add the ingredients to this. Um, I've seen carrot hummus. I've seen chocolate hummus, which I tried. It's actually pretty good. You can do like the everything hummus, but you know, I always roasted garlic is my favorite. But as you can see, those 2 cans of chickpeas make a lot of hummus. I mean, you could give this away to your friends, to your neighbors. My sister tried this hummus and she was in love with it. She's like, it tastes just like the Sbarro, because she likes the roasted garlic. She's like, it tastes just like that. I don't know if she was just trying to, I thought, make me feel good, but she kept eating it. So I thought it tasted really, really good. So you just want to take like the back of a big spoon and smooth it out where it looks pretty. And just you just make all the little dents and the swirls in it, because then when you add the olive oil, it just gives it like little pockets to sit into. So on the top of mine, I put I don't know, maybe about I just took a little shake of the paprika and put on there. And I took that same jar of the roasted garlic and put about, I guess, about a teaspoon or maybe a tablespoon of the roasted garlic on top. And then I have some black sesame seeds. I don't remember where I bought those, but I like them because they just kind of give some, you know, contrast to different dishes that you make. So yeah, that's it. And I just put couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil over the top. And that's it. That's the hummus. It'll taste just as good as any kind you will find in the store. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope sometime you have a chance, if you're going to like a party or an office party where you take a dish, or just on the weekend when your friends are coming over, they will absolutely love this hummus. And one of those little containers is not enough for anybody. So you will not run out of hummus. But thank you all for watching, and leave me a comment and let me know what's your favorite kind of hummus. And I will see you guys on my next video, and thank you again for watching. Bye.